The Wheel of Time.
Oh, I was about to expound upon my opinion of the TV show, which won't be new when people listen to this, I don't think, but
right.
Probably not.
I will say this: the world looks awesome.
Yeah, it really does.
They did a really good job of that.
Mm-hmm. Especially that set piece at the Cursed City. That was great.
Where'd they film? Oh, are they already in Morthal?
That's book one.
I don't know. Maybe not.
If you notice, if you ever get to watch it, there's like a beginning scene in the very first episode where they kind of show the land, and you'll see like skyscrapers with windows, like from the I can't remember the
antediluvian period of this world. Yeah,
because back then they used magic like technology, so it was very similar to the modern world and stuff. So there's like you see these skyscrapers covered with vines and things, and the sunlight's shining through them. I'm going, oh my god, that looks so good. But most people, if they didn't read anything about this, they're not going to know that.
The Trollocs look amazing. I thought they were like,
oh yeah,
mostly practical effects, which is great.
Yeah, the fact that they're not just CGI monsters is the highlight of me. They look like a bunch of dudes who had a better budget to be Tim Curry from Legend.
Awesome. Because that's how they're described.
Yeah, they're really cool looking.
I think you'll really like them when you see them.
Wheel of Time was like my shit growing up, and I just got my logged back into Amazon Prime, so I was like, do I want to start this before we play?
Yep,
because then I won't shut up about it.
Well, the other thing I had like my first complaint I ran across watching the show was, man, the Rand they picked is real CW looking.
Yeah. He's not what I would have pictured, and it's like, and that goes for a lot of the characters. A lot of the characters were not necessarily what I pictured from. When you read a book, you kind of get an image built into your head. Yeah. And you also kind of look at the covers, and you're going, oh, okay, that's who Moraine looks like. Oh, this is who was so. But I did realize what they've done is, if you look at Wheel of Time book covers, everything's whitewashed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's white. All white.
Yes. They have done a very great job in bringing in all kinds of ethnic backgrounds, right? And they make it work.
Because technically it's a post-apocalyptic setting. Like if the apocalypse was way back when, but so everybody is everywhere.
Years previous, yeah.
As someone who's never read the books, the only character I don't like who was cast is the what's his name, Rand,
the CW looking guy,
the CW guy,
the redhead.
Yeah,
redhead.
He's annoying.
I keep hoping he's not actually.
I don't want to know anything else about him, but I just know that he's annoying as it stands now.
I'll say this: when I first saw the trailers, I said to myself, these aren't any of the characters that I pictured. I realized it's because, as a Caucasian, in my mind, I filtered everything through my experience, through what I see in the mirror. And I was like, oh, that makes this 10 times better that it's not what I pictured in my head. I love the fact of who they picked for Perrin. Like, yes.
I like Matt almost actually is exactly who I pictured, though.
Yes, I agree. I
did picture Matt like
Matt's
that.
very similar to what I pictured in my head. Now, Lan,
I love that he's Asian.
He's really cool. But in the books, the image you kind of get in your head, well, like I said, all the time, in all the books, every time I read something, unless they specifically point out some kind of ethnicity, I've always pictured some white European style character. I mean, that's just the way it is.
It's also cloaked in European fantasy. Like, in the background, it's all this like techno future arcane science thing later on. But like at the very beginning, it's like
it's feudal Europe.
It's feudal Europe style fantasy.
I'll say this about Lan. I always pictured him as a combination of Clint Eastwood and Josh Brolin. But I like who they picked.
Like, how old was Josh Brolin when this book came out? Like fucking 20?
Yeah, 1990s. Like the first book came out in 1990.
Yeah. So
now for the bad.
I like this. I like the artwork. I mean the special effects.
I said now for the bad, Jeff. It's time to talk about the bad things of the show.
Okay, I thought some of the cinematography was real TV cinematography. Like
there it is.
Some very flat kind of like composition. Like it wasn't very cinematic.
We watched episode 2 today, and there's a scene where they're just on horses singing a song, and the camera's like right in front of their faces.
Yeah.
And then when they're done singing the song, the camera goes to this wide shot of them like going down a cliff. And it's like, why didn't they shoot it from that angle more? Or just have them singing the song and show that more? So they just, you know, their I don't want to look at CW's face.
CW Rand. That's who he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real Canadian white dude.
He's just
I know that's not what CW stands for, but
no, it's not even that.
I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, CW stands for Canadian white.
No, it doesn't.
In my head, it does. Jensen Ackles?
Yeah.
Jensen Ackles. He is
Canadian
the CW.
white.
Canadian white sounds like a real niche cocaine.
Them supernatural dudes they're the originators of Canadian or CW hot. Which she got me back then, you know, that was almost 20 years ago. I was a young man. I was impressionable.
These are men that you want to emulate.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Ackles and the other guy.
Padalecki.
Yeah, I can't remember. I never can remember his name.
Yeah, I'm still mad at him. I can't get over it.
Well, here's the thing.
He did Rory wrong.
Ackles went on. Has gone on. He's going to be in the new The Boys season.
That's kind of cool.
Which I think is really cool. Padalecki, on the other hand, is the new Walker Texas Ranger, which I have not watched yet.
What?
Oh, jeez.
What? They were remaking that?
They aren't remaking it. It's been remade. It's already streaming on HBO or Hulu or something.
Oh God!
Is it a reboot or a continuation? Is he
it's a
Walker,
reboot.
the second generation?
Yeah.
It's the AIDS kid grown up.
He made it.
Oh no.
Walker told me I have AIDS.